Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. My name is Dwayne Spradlin. I'm president and CEO of a company called InnoCentive. InnoCentive, some of you may have heard of it. It's been around for about 7 years. It's really been the last few years that I think it's gained recent notoriety as Web 2.0 and related concepts have become more and more popular. InnoCentive is focused on a field called open innovation. Open innovation was popularized originally by Henry Chesborough out of Berkeley, but it's the notion that organizations for too long have been focused on their own R&D efforts. They're not invented here. And that truly competitive organizations in the future will be the ones that master the ability to engage the outside-in view of the world with the inside-out view of the world. They will be able to engage corporate partners, commercial partners, and increasingly individuals with varying perspectives from all over the world in their innovation process. Open innovation has become very popular in the last few years. InnoCentive was founded and organized around the concept that we could create an online marketplace and a global community of innovators which would be available on demand for organizations that needed to innovate, breakthrough innovation. And I think traditionally we talk in terms of better, faster, cheaper. In the case of open innovation, the promise is there to indeed do very much that. On the InnoCentive marketplace, organizations that we call seekers, these are commercial entities, nonprofit organizations, government, that can define the very specific objectives of innovation. We need an adhesive to attach aluminum to glass. We need a new 3-ring binder to take to market. We need something new. It may accelerate their product development efforts. It may be for an entirely new line of business. It may be to create a new marketing strategy. But we need an innovation. InnoCentive works with that organization to put that challenge on the InnoCentive network with an economic incentive, $10,000, $50,000, $100,000, something related to the value of that innovation for the organization. Then the InnoCentive Global Solver Network comes into action, which is today 140,000 strong. Over 40% of the network are PhDs. That they represent 175 countries. And this network, striving to get to the prize, works on these challenges, each and every one of them. We solve almost 40% of these challenges on the network for our seeker organizations. And we drive, we think, enormous economic value to the companies, the nonprofit organizations, and the government users of our platform. The reason I'm here today is to provide an additional data point as we think about we being smarter than me. The fundamental secret sauce, if you will, in the InnoCentive model is the reality that large groups of people are talented, passionate, and can come at problems in ways that are much richer often than the individuals that we would task with those kinds of problems. Turns out we are smarter than me. And I think the InnoCentive platform has been able to prove that out in the innovation space. There's a wonderful article written by Professor Karim Lakhani from Harvard on the success of InnoCentive's model. And what he discovered, looking at all of the challenges solved in our network and the backgrounds of those that solved them, was interestingly enough, the farther someone's background was from the core science or where you would typically place a problem, the more likely it was to get solved. And think about that for a minute. Inside your R&D organization, as an example, you hire people that look and act exactly like what you intend to produce as products. But innovation happens on the boundary. So what we find here is if your organization could have solved the problem, they would have. Now we're going to unleash that problem on the rest of the world. And indeed, we solve about 40% of those problems. So we find this to be a quite robust solution, and we think ready for industrial strength use. I'll point out that therefore the diversity of the network is really what drives its value in this type of an application. So the last thing I'll leave you with is as we grow the InnoCentive network and we find more and more uses for it, we continually surprise ourselves with the ability to drive new and innovative uses of our own platform. So if you were to go on the InnoCentive network today and look for a challenge, you would find challenges ranging from seeking new molecular candidates for tuberculosis research You would find challenges looking for new packaging materials for commercial food production. You would find a new challenge listed a few days ago, looking for new and innovative ideas on fixing the U.S. healthcare system. So I would encourage everyone in the room to certainly embrace open innovation, to embrace the we are smarter than me concept. And I would also encourage you to look at the power of the rest of the world, customers, innovators, anybody around the world, to engage in your business to make it more and more productive. I heard two things the last two days over and over again. I heard the critical need to continue to push innovation, okay, to improve economies, to improve standards of living. And I heard the critical and very real train wreck we're all running into, that the smartest people in the world are getting harder and harder to attract into our organizations. So when you look at the ability of the we are smarter than me concepts, the Web 2.0 concepts, to really help address those for businesses, I think you'll find that there's actually tremendous potential. And I think the businesses that learn how to integrate these ideas into their business architectures will truly be the powerhouses of this decade.
Thank you.